Grab your green loop band, bringing it around your outer thighs. We're going to come onto our knees with our shins and tops of the feet on the floor, knees hip distance apart. Holding onto our foam roller, I'm going to stand on my knees profile to you so you can see the diagonal I create from my knees out through the crown of my head with a neutral pelvis that's somewhere between arching and rounding the low back. My belly is firm. I'm lifting up on the muscles that stop my stream of pee, that Kegel action, to control that lift as I hinge back. I inhale to prepare, pulling my pelvis down towards the floor. I exhale, I let my inner thighs pull me back as my arms float overhead. Holding it here, inhale. Exhale, turn the head right and left, right and left. Inhale, pause. Exhale, turn the head right and left, right and left. Inhale, pause. Exhale, right and left, right and left. Inhale, hold. And exhale, right and left, right and left. One more. Inhale. Exhale, turn the head. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, back up to center. If the knees are bothering you, make sure you're really actively lifting up through your lower pelvic floor. And imagine my hands hovering from your shoulder blades, right above your shoulder blades, and you're trying to puff your back ribs into my hands. Keep that image throughout this next set. Exhale, hinging back, hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Inhale back up. Let's take our foam roller now, lying on it long ways with the tailbone at the bottom, head at the top. We'll keep the green loop band around the outer thighs. Take a moment to reset and find that neutral position of your pelvis. So that's where you could slide one hand under your low back, but not two hands. So it's a little somewhere between arching that low back and rounding it. And just a gentle reminder that if the front of the thighs or groin area start to fire more than your abs as you're working, it would be my advice to tuck your pelvis under like a scared puppy, flattening your low back into the roller as you're working so that we turn off those overactive hip flexors and quadriceps. Let's bring our arms to cactus here. If you want an extra challenge for your lower pelvic floor, keeping your pelvis neutral, bring your legs together. Holding it here, softening the sternum, breastbone, and front ribs towards the back body. Wrapping the shoulder blades around the roller. Plug the shoulders down the back, and let's breathe. Inhaling laterally into the side body, pulling the belly in towards the spine, lifting up on the muscles that stop the stream of pee, and fogging a mirror with your exhale. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, brace your abs, and exhale that out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, brace the abs, exhale it out. 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and brace, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Floating the hands to the floor, palms by the hips, or elbows digging into the floor with the forearms up, palms facing in towards one another. From here, lengthen your torso towards whatever's in front of you, towards the bottom of your mat, the bottom of the roller, as you lift both legs up perpendicular to the floor, creating a right angle with your torso and your legs, pointing your toes. Separate your legs hip distance apart if you have knee or back issues. Keep them together if you do not. From here, we're going to slowly take our non-dominant arm up into that cactus right angle position, non-dominant arm. And with that non-dominant arm in that position, we'll lift, we will take the opposite leg of that arm, opposite side of the body, and it will lower as we pull that arm to our side of our body. So we'll pull the arm to the side of the body as we lower the leg. So we'll take it down, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift it up. 2, 3, 4. Again, brace your abs. Inner thigh pulls it down. 2, 3, 4. Elbow touches the side of the body. Inhale, leg and arm lift back up to the starting position. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. From here, externally rotate those legs in the hip socket. So turn those legs out. Still keep them hip distance apart if you have knee or back issues together. If not, point the toes. Find your neutral pelvis, plug your shoulders down, soften the sternum in, wrap the shoulder blades around the roller, and we'll prepare with an inhale. 2, 3, 4. Same arm and leg with this external rotation. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower both legs down. Bringing your arms back into your cactus. Bringing the legs together to challenge your balance, the inner thighs. Keep your low belly in and firm, breathing laterally into your side body and back like an opera singer would. So the belly's braced. And every time before you exhale with the belly in, you lift up internally on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. You do a Kegel and you sustain it for the duration of your exhale. Do a few shoulder presses here. Well, we can call them cactus presses. Straightening the arms overhead like you're taking your top hat off, and then placing the top hat back on as the elbows bend back in to your goalpost pose. Breathing here, staying connected to the lower pelvic floor, those Kegels on your exhales, lengthening the pelvis towards the bottom of your mat or the bottom of the roller or the wall in front of you on those inhales. Inner thighs can pull down and back to stabilize you. From here, let's bring the hands back to the floor by the hips or the elbows digging in with the palms facing in. Inhale, floating both legs up. Keep them hip distance apart if you have knee or back issues. Together if not. Parallel, toes pointed. Let's take our dominant arm to cactus. An opposite leg of that arm is going to lower as the elbow comes into the side of the body. Inhale, prepare. 2, 3, 4. And exhale, we lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Keep that going and lower. 2, 3, 4. And lift. 2, 3, 4. Again, lowering. 2, 3, 4. And lifting. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4. Externally rotate the legs at the top of the hip sockets. So don't overdo it, but just from the hips, turn them out. Legs hip distance apart if you have knee or back issues. Together if not, toes pointed. And we'll begin. Same side, dominant arm and opposite leg. Inhale, prepare. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Lower. 2, 3, 4. And lift. 2, 3, 4. And lower. 2, 3, 4. And lift. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Lower. 2, 3, 4. And lift. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower both feet to the floor, slowly coming off the roller. If you had flat back or sway back prior to pregnancy, place the ball between the inner thighs, keeping the green loop band on no matter what, bringing your shins onto the roller, coming into all fours position. 3 sets of our reverse crunches, maintaining a neutral pelvis somewhere between rounding and arching the low back, soft bend in the elbows, puff the back ribs up into my hands that are imaginary, floating above your shoulder blades, and we begin. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, little pulses in. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we pulse in. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, we pulse in. 2, 3, 4. Shins are on the roller. Inhale. Exhale, we pulse in. 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Inhale. Brace your abs, Kegel, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. Bringing the shins off of the roller. Grabbing our yellow Theraband. Keep the ball between the knees if you had sway back or flat back prior. Bands on regardless. Here we are. arch of the foot. The yellow band is around the arches of your feet, wrapping from the ends. Thumb on the outside, wrapping around the knuckles. Sit up tall on the top of your sits bones. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, inner thighs pull you back. 5 rows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, turn your head. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, center, all the way upright. Inner thighs pull you back. 5 rows. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, turn your head. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, center, all the way upright. Final set. Inner thighs pull you back. And we row. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, turn the head. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, center, all the way up to that tall spine. Great job.